looking for a simple and sleek tailgate table for your 2021 or newer Ford Bronco, this RedRock tailgate folding table is a great solution for you. Now, this is a great addition to any camping, tailgating, or lifestyle setup if you're often taking adventures with your Bronco in which you had a space to work with, put items down, or even just a spot to hold your drink from time to time. Now, it's also a mod that doesn't require modification if you want some easy and useful mods to add to your build. Now, this is a super low profile system that bolts right up to your Bronco's tailgate and sits only an inch or so out from it. And whenever you need a spot to put something down, you can easily flip this down. Now, it offers a roughly 27-inch by 15-inch space when folded down, and even has a little raised lip on the side. So if you put something small down like a socket, it doesn't have the ability to roll right off. Now, this also has two small little clamps to make sure that it is secure for a rattle-free design, and it has heavy-duty stainless steel braided lines with a clear coating to hold this in place and stay stable for whatever you put on it. Now, this is made of a laser cut 1/16-inch steel plate construction, being durable and rigid when it's mounted up, and it's all covered in a matte black powder coat finish for a heavy duty appearance and protection against rust over time. This also has an off-road inspired mountainscape here etched right into the steel, which is going to add some additional style when you flip this down. Now, as I mentioned, this does come with stainless steel braided lines. These are very durable when it comes to holding this entire system. It comes with rubber bumpers that will help these latches keep this noise-free when it's mounted up in the back, and it also comes with all of the hardware that's required in order to get this on your Bronco with a drill-free install. Now, this is about $200, which is pretty affordable for this kind of mod. Now, you will see a good amount of choices available in the category that vary in design with different features like storage or cup holder options or even two-tier choices. But what I really like about this is that it keeps it simple. Now, this is a no-fuss solution that's very affordable and incredibly functional for whatever lifestyle that you have, making this a great pick if you want a space you can put your stuff down on so you have a free hand. Install here is a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and should only take about an hour or so in order to install it. Now, at this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you a detailed breakdown on how to get this bolted up to your Bronco at home. So that wraps it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet, 10mm wrench, 2.5 and 4mm Allen wrenches, the included Allen wrench, and a 10mm socket.
What's up, guys? Today we're installing a folding tailgate table on our Bronco, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is pop off this plastic cover. So I've got a trim panel remover tool. I'm just gonna get in back here by where the wire harness goes in and pop this out. Next, we have two mounting brackets that we're gonna be installing on either end of where we just pulled our plastic cover off of. We've got this threaded insert. This is gonna match the size of the hole there. This is gonna go in. We're gonna thread an Allen bolt with a flat washer in through our bracket, and then this is gonna tighten up against the tailgate. So now get your Allen bolt with a flat washer and put it through your bracket, and then get that threaded insert and thread it onto the other side of your bolt. Now I'm gonna thread these pretty far down. We're gonna thread it about that far to start. We're gonna do the same thing on the other one here. And then just line that up with the slot here. Feed both of those in. And then you can grab a 2mm Allen wrench to tighten it down. I'm grabbing another regular Allen wrench just to put right here. That way that thing won't spin in there. And then just do the same thing on the bottom. Do that same thing on the other side. Now, next we need to install our foam strip. So we've got two holes that are gonna line up where these two bolts are. So it's just gonna be peel and stick, peel off that backing. I'm gonna get this lined up with the bolt hole first, and then I'll just work it all the way across. Next, we're going to install this onto our brackets using M6 bolts with lock washers and flat washers. And then take a 4mm Allen wrench and thread those in. Next, we're going to mount this bar at the bottom here. We're going to be using a similar setup as we did for the brackets. I've got an M6 hex bolt with lock washer and flat washer. We're going to put that through this hole. And then once you got that through, you can take that nut and thread it onto the backside of that stud. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then that's going to slide right into that slot just like we had for the bracket. So now line these up and slide them in. And then you're going to take a 10mm socket and tighten them down. And now we can come over to this side and tighten that one down. And then fully tighten down your other side. Next, we're going to install our tabletop portion. So I'm going to get these 2 hooks onto the latch first. We're going to hang that from there for now. And then on the bottom, we're going to be bolting that in with our M6 Allen bolts with flat washers. We're going to put that through the outside and then get a flat washer and a lock nut on the inside. So now line up your hole and push your Allen bolt through. Get your flat washer and nut on the other side. And I'm just going to throw my hardware in the other side just to get everything lined up, and then we'll tighten it down. And to tighten it down, we'll take a 10mm wrench and a 4mm Allen wrench. And then do the same thing on the other side. And now the last thing we need to do is secure our straps to our tray. So take an Allen bolt with a flat washer, put that through, and then on the inside of your tray, get another flat washer and a lock nut. Thread that on. And then we're just going to take that included Allen wrench and a 10mm wrench and snug it up. Do that same thing on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the RedRock tailgate folding table for your 2021 and newer Bronco. Thank you for watching, and for all things Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.